So what if I told you that a piece of healthy advice, one you've probably heard a million times, could actually be messing with your health? Like every single day. It really all boils down to one single food myth that is so widespread, but it's just completely wrong. So today, we're going to take that myth and we're going to tear it apart. And there it is. That's the one. It sounds so logical, doesn't it? To lose fat, stop eating fat. I mean, that one little sentence launched countless diets and an entire industry of so-called healthy products. But this idea? It's not just wrong. It's genuinely dangerous.
Okay, let's really dig in here. We're going to uncover the truth behind this huge food myth and separate the actual facts from the fiction that's been on our plates for, well, decades now.
So, to really get why this myth is so off base, we have to start with a fundamental truth. Your body doesn't just, put up with fat. It absolutely needs it to function. And some of the reasons why are probably going to surprise you. All right, get ready for this. 60%. That's how much of your brain is made up of fat. I mean, just think about that for a second. The very organ you're using to process this information right now is built from the exact thing we've all been told to avoid. It's kind of wild.
And it's not just your brain either. Fat is absolutely crucial for producing the hormones that regulate everything from your mood to your metabolism. It's also the only way your body can absorb key vitamins like A, D, E, and K. And on top of all that, it helps you feel full and keeps your blood sugar stable, which is the secret to avoiding those afternoon energy crashes and crazy cravings.
So you see, it was never really about eliminating fat from your diet. No way. It was always about choosing the right kind of fat. And realizing that one thing, well, it changes the entire game. So here's the difference, plain and simple. On one side, you've got the real bad guys, those industrial trans fats that are hiding in all sorts of processed foods. But on the other side, you've got your friends, the healthy, natural fats you find in things like avocados, nuts, and good olive oil. These are the fats your body is actually craving.
So, if natural fat isn't the villain we thought it was, then what is? Well, this is where the story takes a really interesting turn. Because when that whole low-fat craze took off, something else was being secretly added to our food to take its place. Think about it. Responding to what we all wanted, healthier options, companies started taking the fat out of everything. Yogurt, cookies, you name it. They slapped a big, low-fat label on the package, and we all bought it up. But here was the catch, and it was a big one. When you take out the fat, you take out the flavor. You take out the texture. The food just becomes bland. So to make it taste good again, they had to add something back in. And, yep, that replacement was sugar. We're talking tons of it. The market was suddenly flooded with diet and light products that were low in fat, but absolutely packed with hidden sugars. We thought we were making such a healthy choice, but really we were just trading fat for a way, way bigger problem.
Okay, so what do? What's the fix? Well, the solution isn't to just find a new bad guy to cut out completely. It's about changing our whole mindset, shifting away from this idea of deprivation, and moving towards balance.
And just think about it, especially if you're trying to manage your weight. When you cut out all the fats, you get rid of the very thing that makes you feel full and satisfied. This means you get hungry again, like almost immediately, which makes you so much more likely to overeat later. It's this vicious cycle where trying to deprive yourself just sets you up to fail.
Let's make this super simple. Here's a choice you might face every day. Instead of grabbing that low-fat diet cookie, which is probably just a sugar bomb in disguise, choose a small handful of nuts. See, the cookie is going to spike your blood sugar and leave you hungry again an hour later. The nuts, though, with their healthy fats and protein, they'll keep you feeling full, satisfied, and your energy will be nice and stable.
So in the end, it turns out the most dangerous thing in our diet isn't really an ingredient at all. It's bad information. We've got to be just as careful about the info we consume as the food we eat. But now that you know the truth, you've got the power to choose real balance over old-school deprivation. The only question left is, what choice are you going to make?